Mm. Mm. That's a long finish. Campbelltown Soot. Really, just a wave of Campbelltown Soot right at the end there, and it's continuing. So, it's lovely. Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome to my channel, Whisky Journey. So it's a bit late tonight, and I thought I would have a wee dram and also just do a tasting and a review for you guys. So tonight I'm going to be reviewing the Springbank 10-year-old, and the bottle on my left here is from Kilhuman. This is for a future review, probably my next review, and this is a port cask matured, I think from 2018, bottled at 50% ABV. So yeah, Springbank 10-year-old. Classic bottle in my opinion. Great consistency over the years, especially the last, I would say 5-6 years. I don't think I've ever had a bad batch. For your information, guys, this was bottled on the 10th of November 22. So that's 10/11/22. As usual, I'm not going to go too much into the distillery or anything like that. You guys will know probably all there is to know about Springbank, need to know about Springbank. I will say that unfortunately this bottle is becoming extremely difficult to get. I remember back in sort of 2017, 2018, could walk into a shop and there were cases of this around. One shop in particular, I used to get this for about 35, 36 quid. Times have changed so much. I know I said this before in my previous reviews, but yeah, the supply, they just I don't think they can keep up with the demand, to be honest. And it's great that everybody's enjoying Springbank, and there's a lot of new people getting introduced to the spirit, which is always a great thing. But unfortunately, there's just not enough to go around. So yeah, even the Springbank 10-year-old is very difficult to get. But anyway, let's just get on to the tasting notes then, shall we? And see what we get. I'm looking forward to this. And this has been resting now for about 45 minutes. So yeah, fresh, vibrant apples, citrus, oranges, lemon. There's soil and boneyard funk. Now, one thing I will say is that it took a while to come out. When I first poured this dram, there was hardly any boneyard notes at all. So it really took a good 45 minutes, and now I'm only starting to get those boneyard funky notes. Yeah, loads of soil. As usual, chalky I can never say the word, minerality. And some hint of industrial type notes. Bit of petrol. Just a classic nose, in my opinion. Beautiful. A bit of honey as well. Vanilla. Yeah, it's just a stunning nose. Right, let's get on to the taste then, shall we? That's a long finish. Campbelltown Soot. Really just a wave of camel-tail soot right at the end there, and it's continuing. So it's lovely. So initially, oily arrival, coats the whole of the mouth. Vanillas, apples, loads of apples. I really get apples as one of the big notes on a Springbank 10 with the initial arrival. But then you're getting orange, citrus, lemon. There's that chalkiness, that minerality I was talking about on the nose. A little bit of dirtiness, a little bit of earth, a little bit of funk, and then just a huge, right at the end, a lovely warm blanket of spice, soft spices, but soot. So that camel-tail soot really comes into its own on the finish. Now just a hint of pepper. It's a little bit spicy still. It's nice. It's beautiful. There's a little bit more of the industrial notes coming out now as well. So a bit of metal, almost copper, but not quite. It's just absolutely stunning. I really love the Springbank 10-year-old. So my water dropper came today, so I'm going to add a couple of drops of water to this. So it's only 46% ABV, guys, so there we go, 2 drops of water. As I said, I'm going to start introducing this for my reviews for my second tasting. So we'll just see if 2 drops of water has changed anything at all. Let's have a wee nose quickly. Okay, so interesting. It's more straightforward now. Not quite as... I'm still getting that earth. There's earthiness there. There's a little bit of minerality, but it's toned down quite a bit. Just a couple of drops of water. Yep, even the citrus notes as well, the apples and oranges and lemon is a little bit diminished. Yeah, everything seems to be it's so amazing, just 2 drops of water, just toned down a lot. So on the nose for me personally, I think it doesn't need the water, in my opinion, just for the nose. So it's mainly the funk and mineral notes, but the citrus notes, the fruitiness is diminished for me quite a bit. Right, I'm not going to waffle any longer, guys. I could sit and nose this for hours and try to pick apart everything, but let's just have a taste. The palate is better than the nose with water, in my opinion. So the citrus notes are coming out again. So apples, oranges, lemon, some chalky minerality, some earth, some funk, some vanillas. But those 2 drops of water have completely, the smoke is gone for me. It's there slightly, but that's amazing how it's diminished just with a few drops of water, just 2 drops. Yeah, so as I said, I'm not going to ramble on, guys. I mean, that's actually really opened my eyes. I would have thought that the drops of water might have enhanced the flavors a wee bit, but for me, even the finish now is diminishing quite quickly. I'm not getting that blanket of caramel soot in the end like I got without water. So yeah, I mean, I can't say that the dram falls apart with water, but everything is toned down a lot. So my opinion, guys, for this particular bottle, I wouldn't add any water at all. Just keep it at its natural strength, 46%. And yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, guys, this is a fantastic bottle. In my opinion, the Springbank 10-year-old is my favorite 10-year-old. It's just everything I love about whiskey and Campbelltown as well. From the citrus notes to the chalky minerality, the funk, and that blanket of soot that you get without the water is just a stunning dram. It goes down so easily as well. Just a beautiful, beautiful bottle, and a great example of craft presentation, and a great example of whiskey bottled the right way, in my opinion. Non-chill filtered, natural colour, 46% ABV. Okay, it's gone up a bit in price over the last few years, and it's difficult to obtain, but if you can get a bottle, in my opinion, along with the 12 cask strength, this is personally my favourite bottle. I prefer this to the 15, to be absolutely frank. As I said, great consistency with batches. Some batches might be better than others, but this one, so as I said, this was bottled on the 10th of November 22. If you can get a bottle of it, just get it. Yeah, just a great bottle, guys. Okay, so that's my review for the Springbank 10-year-old. And as I said, my next review will be this lovely Kilhoman. I don't have much left, just a few dregs left there. But enough to do a wee tasting for you guys. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching my content. As usual, please like, comment, and subscribe if you wish. But otherwise, nothing much else to say, except have a fantastic day. I'll see you all again soon. Take care, guys. Cheers.